Hey everyone, welcome back for some more Marble World Racing. It's me, the Downunder Gamer, and we are here for race number 2 of the Sonic GP. Today's race will be at the Electron Expressway from the Marble 1 series. So here you can see we've got the 8 races down in total, and we've got just race number 2 today. Keep track of your teams here, see how they're going throughout the season. Currently though, at the moment, after race number 1, the team championship looks a little bit like this. Team Chaotix with a really good start. Team Eggman in 2nd and Pingus getting in 3rd place there. Team Babylon, Team Adventure, the bottom two teams, looking to try and get out of that danger zone so they can race for next season. And then over in our individual championship, obviously just the one race, so everyone's in the positions they got in that first race. Top 16, top 6 racers will make it into All-Star GP at the end of the season. So keep an eye on those positions as they change throughout the season. But we'll go to the racetrack now and get ready for race number 2 for Sonic GP. And we're off and rolling for race number 2 of Sonic GP here at the Electron Expressway. Races 2 to 8. The starting grid is a reverse grid based on how the current leaderboard is looking in the championship. So those who are doing poorly will have a chance to try and start at the front and potentially get some good points. And it's a chance for those at the back, those at the front of the championship, to show how good they are and make their way through the field. Trying to balance out, make it a bit fair, so not one person's just running away with the race every race. So anyway, we're at Electron Expressway. On to lap 3, Tails has the lead, Jet following behind. There's Sonia, then Metal Sonic and Knuckles, rounding out your top 5. So Tails with the lead. Didn't do too well in the first race, that's why he's up the front here, getting to start in the front. So we have Jet now taking over the lead. So close battle up here in the front. Metal Sonic, Tails, and Jet. Looks like Metal Sonic goes for the inside and gets to stick it. Now moves up into the lead, so Metal Sonic in a couple of turns takes the lead. Has a bit of trouble there on the bank turns, and that allows Tails and Jet to move back through. So Tails is 4/10 up on 2nd place. That gap is probably going to drop a little. We'll see how it goes. Jet and Metal Sonic fighting there for 2nd place. Then we have Charmy and Sonia a little bit further back. Through the accelerator they go, and on the bank turns, Jet had a very nice run through that 4-way channel turn. So Jet moves ahead. Tails struggled a little bit on that last turn there. So looks like Jet will have the lead for now. Metal Sonic has moved up into 2nd place. Through the bank turns we go once more. Up the boosted ramp. And Jet, all of a sudden, dropping back a few positions. Scratch has entered the fray as well, so we've got a nice 4-way battle. Tails having a bit of trouble there, drops down a few spots. So now the battle is between Metal Sonic and Jet, who has taken the lead again. Hits that bank turn a little bit too hard, but gets a good run through the curbed turns there. On to lap 8, so we are halfway through the race already. Jet out in the lead, beginning to stretch the margin a little. Went for the inside, but then hopped over the divider and ended up on the outside. Starting to pull away a little bit here. We'll see how the gap is. It is 1.7 seconds. Metal Sonic has closed the gap really well though, so Metal Sonic had a really good run coming off the boosted ramp. Puts him right up behind Jet. Jet going for the inside line. Seems to be the quicker one to go for. Jet was up on the wall there for a moment. Luckily there are some barriers in place to try and prevent the marbles from falling off the track. So Metal Sonic now in the lead. Jet takes it back though, and Scratch and Eggman are the new battle for the top 4. Jet, Metal Sonic, Scratch, and Eggman. So Metal Sonic has the lead here for the moment, but it's a really tight battle. Top 4 have actually now become the top 5. There's like a huge battle going on right now. Eggman and Metal Sonic for Team Eggman, currently in 1 and 2. Jet has just moved into second though. Chaos in the picture. Team Adventure, of course, had a really bad race that first race, so they're trying to get some points into the bag. A few laps remaining, and it is now Team Babylon who've got Jet and Storm up the top there. Chaos in the mix. Metal Sonic a little bit further back. Looks like Jet in a good spot though at the moment. Takes a good run through the bank turn. Pretty good lap there in general for Jet. So the gap is 1.1 seconds. With 2 laps to go. Metal Sonic best of the rest. Chaos not too far behind. Eggman also in there, and Storm rounding out our top 5 at the moment. Through the accelerator we go again. That time not so good a run there for Jet. Got a bit stuck on the bank turn. Onto the final lap. There's not much in it, just 3/10 between the teammates. Chaos putting some pressure on Storm. Final lap, can Jet hold it off? Looking good though for Team Babylon at the moment. A 1-2 would get them some good points. Chaos though has other ideas. We enter the bank turns. Jet, once again, not the best run. Chaos is right behind, but it will be Jet who gets the win. So we make our way through the rest of the field who are coming across the line here. Orbot and Cubot last to make it to the finish. So Jet is your race winner. Only a 1/10 of a second in the end, ahead of Chaos, then Storm, Metal Sonic, Vector, Grounder, Eggman, SBO, Charmy, and Rouge rounding out the top 10. Down in our bottom we had Sonya, Robotnik, Wave, and then Orbot and Cubot coming across the line in the end. Only 8.8 seconds covering the whole field, so a very bunched up field indeed. One mistake can cost you quite dearly. And Orbot and Cubot, the ones at the bottom there. So we're going to head over to the podium now and check out the points for race number 2 of Sonic GP. There are your winners for race number 2, Storm, Chaos, and Jet. Congratulations to our race winners for race 2 of the Sonic GP. Let's head over to the points and see how the championship's looking at the end of race number 2. So here are the points for race number 2. We can see Team Babylon and Team Chaotix, the 2 teams standing out today. 55 points and 53 points respectively. Then on the other end of the scale, it's Team Underground and Team Sonic getting the least amount of points for today's race, 25 and 28. 6 more races still to go though, so plenty of time for these teams to grab some points. Speaking of which, over in the Team Championship, Team Chaotix still leads ahead of Team Eggman. Team Babylon moving up into 3rd place, and Team Pingus rounds out the top half. Down in the bottom 2 spots, it's Team Adventure and Team Underground with 57 and 56. Biggest movers today, definitely Team Babylon though. They went up 4 positions, up into 3rd place. Team Underground dropped a couple positions, dropping themselves down into the danger zone for the end of the season. And finally, we'll take a look at the individual championship. So no change at the very top. SVO still leads. He's 7 points ahead of Vector and Storm, who are both tied for 2nd place. Storm does have the third place position there, so if it was a tiebreaker, he would technically get second. And further down the field, we got Storm, Metal Sonic, Charmy, Sonic, Grounder, Chaos, Jet, and Eggman rounding out our top 10. Quick little look at the biggest losers and gainers. So today it is Chaos and Jet. Chaos moving up 10 spots and Jet moving up 14. And on the other end, Orbot and Cubot dropping 11 positions down into 14th spot. 6 more races to go. We'll see you next week for race number 3. Until then, stay safe and have a good one.